XIV. Aloha and welcome back, buddies. I'm Sammy Grayson, and it is time for more Dawntrail. We're out of the south and into the north, in ye old Wild West. Yeehaw! And we got some bandits to go deal with. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. I have nothing but contempt for these bandits. As this involves a gift from Mutlamat, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. Thought Namiko would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dustwatch. Well now, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong. Are you? I may have saved the star on one occasion. You saved the star? That's a bold claim to make, but if true, that certainly speaks to your strength. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Tonatin Yawi to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that cerulean extraction is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking up the dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits. Not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place? I can let the Dustwatch know if you like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you've no objections. Right then, let's be off. And boop. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Alright, so what are we gonna do? They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dustwatch not have noticed by now? Have you considered the Dustwatch might be part of it? Question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look about, I'll keep watch for trouble. Daybreakers. Bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. As you're leaning to listen, you begin to pick out voices in the muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Now, when we got a boss who could keep the dust watch off our backs. Hey, watch what you say. One's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who bought your story about the gold shit in alpaca, am I right? I see. Axe slinger. Alright. One wants to dance? The dance. Hand over your money. How about you hand over your money? Ah, it is a continuation thing. Interesting. Bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. To listen, a familiar voice rings out through the wall. Let me out of here, you bastard! Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me! I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The vulture most of all. You can tell him he can eat shit. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? Let's see how tough you are then. Wow, proper shit and not shite. Eavesdrop and Amy inside. As you lean in to listen, you hear someone entering the room on the other side. Brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? But it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot! How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, please, I'm sorry. Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions. It's all for a song. Here, your reward. Don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. Oh, hi. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. Yeah, I'm having trouble rolling the R's. Brrr. So, were you able to learn anything? Well, they have a hostage. Their leader is a man of the Dust Watch. Checks out. That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. You said they gave the bracelet to him. Seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Zekoa. That's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture. Their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Now then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent batch of robberies and who's a Tawi, but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he's that quick to put the gun at his own underlings. I'll storm their hideout. I can take them. The director roads may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. Wihute is the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. He could claim we're the criminals in all this, and no few people would believe him. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Luatininawasa. Ik niet there now. That is a long fucking name. I'm just gonna call it Luta. Mavs and Shea. The Polytender. God, look at that. We're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict. It won't be done barging him through the front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of... Yehisias. We'll avail ourselves of Yehisia, dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles the scent when burned. We can then lure the Yehisia into the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement. You see to that, I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. Oh boy, we're gonna go fetch shit. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It will simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take these 3 pouches, see them filled, and I will handle the rest. Ah, these things. Okay. Searching for pterodactyl droppings. Weather-worn nest. Check the area, but see no sign of droppings. Oh boy, looking for poop. Foul-smelling nest. Oh, thank God it's only the one. Excuse me, not bothering you. Or you. This is apparently where all the dinosaurs are. That's what I fucking thought. Finished already, are we? Small hemp sack full to bursting with leavings. Though you pray to the 12, it doesn't actually burst. Excellent. This will do nicely. What's left is to mix the feces with tumbleclaw fibers, dried Nepali tender root, and a generous helping of animal fat. Come. Let's get back to Tonatanyawi. Back to the bandit hideout. Ladies and gentlemen, Arizona. Everything is ready. Time to set our plan into motion. Yes, it is. We ain't got nothing but blowing smoke. A fair number appear to have be gathered inside. Now's our chance. I will keep watch from here. The attractant I lead to you. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of town. The seal will come soon after. Sack of ingredients that when burned is guaranteed to attract the Hesea and near everything else fit to retch. We may want to go. Blue-haired Daybreaker. What's that smell? Oh, that reeks! What did you put in the fire? Wasn't me, I swear. And now they start arguing. Ugh, did something die? Someone want to explain what that ungodly... Want to explain that ungodly stench to me? Oh, he has it. Boss, over there. Huh? What in the world? Run away! Run away! So the smoke's what drew them here. I swear when I find out who did this. Problem, he has the bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? Still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight, we'll be back for you. What? You gotta get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. Begging you, please. Shh, they'll hear you. Thank God I'm so short. Shit, who was that? Hey, you gonna help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Thanks, I owe you one. For a moment there, I thought you might actually leave me behind. All that effort and not to show for it. Sorry about that. But damn, I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you. Eventually. Eventually. Really? I don't even know who you are. You secret matters of mine or something? I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture. I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as deputy chief of the Dust Watch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. You're trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he's hid his cash. Reckon he's headed there now, too. We can go together. I got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right, so those bandits at Tona Tinyawi, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats. Not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. That was 3 years ago. And whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. With a duel. I see. But the oath lost, anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. We made damn sure they did, every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. And about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. He got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Quicana and Luine. We all agreed that the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And then he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. I'm guessing someone cheated. When the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner, then, well, you know the rest. He said the Dust Watch would be of no help. Were they all working for the Vulture then? You said deputy chief. The sheriff, Kimaka. He's as honest as they come. Staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy chiefs, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where this Vulture keeps the spoils, perhaps he can help us recover the Namika's bracelet. What do you think? For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is that you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at Cheshinowezi Springs. I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. I swear he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up. Wild banana blend. Alright. Well. Oh, there's question marks too. We're in for some shit. So you know what? Gonna end things off here. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe on the bell, and we'll see you guys next time.